Hi, I'm your host Mystical Blue and welcome to another exciting episode from Marvelous Videos. There are a lot of different Spider-Man iterations throughout the multiverse, which is fascinating. Even though it might seem implausible, one of those variations ended up turning into a Ghost Rider. A special 3-part annual featuring Spider-Man, Deadpool and the Hulk was released by Marvel in 2011. Beginning the narrative was a different Peter Parker. Here, Spider-Man discovers that his rival is a far more formidable and feared superhero, a gloomy nighttime vigilante with a dark and terrible secret. So, without further ado, let's jump into the video to explore more about Ghost Spider. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you, let's begin. Who is the Amazing Spider? On Earth 11638, Peter Parker's Uncle Ben lived, unlike his early demise, on Earth 616, and assisted Peter in developing his new spider abilities into a superhero identity known as the Amazing Spider. The Amazing Spider was a well-known and beloved superhero who also developed into a wealthy and successful scientist and founded Parker Technologies, unlike his 616 version. Even though he has to work in the wee hours of the morning, Peter Parker is all excited about his new position at Horizon Labs. A group of villains working with Deadpool enter into another part of the structure with the intention of using a prototype gadget that uses the human mind to power gateways to parallel Earths. The problem is the feedback has been fatal thus far, which is why these thieves have Deadpool with them to transport them to a world of easy money. When one of the gang members discovers Dr. Bruce Banner lurking about, the leader orders him killed, and that's when things start to spiral out of control. When Spider-Man arrives, the Hulk is destroying the area and Deadpool's brain is frying, being attached to the machine. Spidey, Pool and Banner are sent through to Parker Technologies, another facility, by a power overload. Spidey encounters his opposite number, a superhero named the Amazing Spider, who is severely hurt, and Deadpool has a green-clad counterpart. Amazing Spider requests that Spider-Man take over for him while he recovers, and Spider-Man drives Amazing Spider back to his subterranean den in his spider car. He discovers that the Amazing Spider is a more potent and feared superhero in this universe than he was in 616. Dr. Octopus is easily defeated by him, and J. Jonah Jameson praises him once more. The Rhino submits rather than get beaten up by the Amazing Spider, and is perplexed as to why the normally serious Spider is making jokes. Pete discovers that the Spider has vanquished Thanos, Annihilus, and Galactus, making it unnecessary for any other superheroes to exist. While setting up dates with Mary Jane Watson and Gwen Stacy, Pete must simultaneously manage Parker Technologies while Amazing Spider is still out of commission. Additionally, he learns that the Spider was previously aware of the parallel universes and that Uncle Ben is still alive in this one. As soon as Peter arrives, Uncle Ben tells him how he avoided being shot by the burglar and how he trained the Amazing Spider because, as the saying goes, with great power comes a responsibility to stay powerful, and that Aunt May is terrified of Peter's spider-like abilities. The drug tease starts to work after that. Peter is now connected to the device that the Amazing Spider has been using to draw life energy from Spider-Man characters from other dimensions in order to grow ever more powerful. When Pete tries to flee, Uncle Ben unintentionally electrocutes the Amazing Spider in the ensuing struggle. While Bruce Banner admits he enjoys this world where he is not the Hulk and Deadpool appears to be having fun with his alter identity, Spider-Man walks away and continues as CEO of Parker Technologies before finding his Bruce Banner to help get the getaway open once more. In the evening, Pete still performs as the Amazing Spider, but he is ready to return home. In the meantime, Wade Wilson isn't Deadpool's alter ego in this universe. Wade is the armoured Kingpin Death Mask who resembles Doctor Doom, and he shows up to execute his bumbling minion for failing his last assignment, which is to steal the Dimension Portal, putting an end to Deadpool and Death Wish's buddy antics. Wade Wilson here promises to exact revenge on Wade Wilson there. In the Spider Cave 616, Bruce Banner and Spider-Man, the latter of whom is posing as the Amazing Spider in this realm, attempt to reactivate the Dimension Portal. Spidey shocks Bruce by revealing that Bruce Banner utilised magic to expel the Hulk in this dimension and is now Sorcerer Supreme. The body of Death Wish is brought by Deadpool, who asks Spidey for assistance. DNA analysis reveals that Death Wish was Victor Von Doom, whose life was upended when the Fantastic Four broke up. Deadpool downloads all the information on Death Mask's criminal organisation, while Spider-Man is preoccupied, and then he embarks on a revenge quest. He puts an end to several criminal enterprises by killing Braindead, Deadeye, Deadhead, and Bob, after knocking down his adversary with a bomb, changing into a different costume, and enlisting the help of his sidekick Deadweight to load him into a boat full of explosives and send him out into the bay to be blown to pieces. He easily enters Wilson Tower because all security measures attest to the fact that he is Wade Wilson. The Amazing Spider then arrives, planning to put the armoured crime lord out of business. He then spends his evenings damaging Death Mask's collection of magic tombs and throwing them out of the windows. Then Spidey realises that the enemy is none other than 616 Deadpool, who has already destroyed the armoured crime lord, which has turned him into a hero for a change. The genuine Death Mask, who has recovered enough to walk once again, is moving toward the tower when a magic book falls and strikes him in the head, killing him. Deadpool demands a hug from Spider-Man as a reward for his success, which, as one might assume, makes Spider-Man uneasy. The suffering of recent arrivals, Wade Wilson, the Death Mask, and Peter Parker, the Amazing Spider, who is unconscious, can be seen in a glimpse of hell. The Incredible Hulk of Earth 616 has just arrived as the Infernal Hulk has been let loose on the other Earth. The latter, who has horns and an orange skin tone, enters the Sanctum Sanctorium in quest of Bruce Banner, the Sorcerer Supreme, his adversary. 616 Spider-Man, who is confined with Deadpool and Bruce Banner, arrives to save Dr. Banner. Spider-Man has Banner have a spell performed on Deadpool to make him resemble Banner, so that the Infernal Hulk is obsessed with destroying his fictitious foe. Spider-Man introduces the two Bruce Banners at Parker Technologies, where Bruce from this universe recounts how he used magic to split from his Hulk and send the monster to hell. The only way Dr. Banner can fight the Hulk, now that he has escaped from hell and gained strength in exile, is by shattering the Eye of Agamotto. But doing so will make Banner helpless. Thus, they need to come up with another strategy. The Incredible Hulk deceives the Infernal Hulk into breaking the Eye of Agamotto during the confrontation between the two Hulks, which pits the green and orange versions of the Hulk against each other. Spider-Man binds him, and as the Hulk transforms back into Bruce Banner, he begs the Hulk to kill him, which he does. The interdimensional translocator is prepared to return the three 616 heroes to their own reality the next day at Parker Technologies. They find out that the deceased Banner is now exploring other multiverses, that the Infernal Hulk is attacking the alternate Wade Wilson, and that this Peter Parker has admitted to his wrongdoing and is going to try and atone for it by taking on the new identity of the Flaming Skull Ghost Spider. Ghost Spider in Spider-Man PlayStation 4. One of the numerous unique designs made just for the game is the Spirit Spider costume, which the player can unlock at level 37. In essence, the look is a cross between Spider-Man and Ghost Rider. The suit is undoubtedly expensive for what you receive, but it's a fun and simple suit of power to use. The Spirit Fire suit power is excellent for melee fighting, or if a challenge has you feeling overextended. The player can make it with 6 base tokens, 6 challenge tokens, and 6 crime tokens after it has been unlocked. The Spirit Spider suit has a head made of a skull and blue flames, and a white body without any clothing, and a spider sign on the chest. It has the Spirit Fire suit power built in. When used, this power ignites both Spider-Man's strikes and his skull, allowing him to spread the flames of hell to foes who will be damaged and dazed by the blue flames. The costume is modelled on Spider-Man's outfit from Incredible Hulk, Annual Number 1, when Ghost Spider wears it. Power and abilities of Ghost Spider. As the name suggests, Peter Parker, in the Ghost Spider form, possesses the power of both Spider-Man and Ghost Rider. The mutation, cerebellum, wide change of Ghost Spider's engrams, brought about his capacity to mentally regulate the flux of interatomic attraction across molecular boundary layers as a result of his exposure to the altered spider venom. As a result, the enormous potential for electron attraction can triumph despite the outer electron shell's typical characteristic of reciprocal repulsion with other outer electron shells. The subatomic particle that Ghost Spider can manipulate mentally has yet to be explained. Ghost Spider is endowed with extrasensory perception, which enables him to recognize any paranormal activity around him. The supernatural substance known as Hellfire powers Ghost Spider's existence. Hellfire is an ethereal, supernatural flame that may cauterize someone's physical body, in addition to scorching and purifying the evil souls in both mortals and immortals. He is also capable of absorbing all flames. Ghost Spider has a precognitive danger sense of spider sense, which alerts him to impending danger by causing a tingling sensation to appear in the back of his skull. This sense works in conjunction with his superhuman kinesthetic abilities to help him avoid most injuries, unless he deliberately overrides his automatic reflexes. Although Master Weaver claims his link to the web of life and destiny makes it possible, it is uncertain exactly what this sense entails. He has received many hundredths of a second's worth of notice in reaction to a range of events, which is enough time for his reflexes to allow him to avoid harm. Marvelous verdict. Although the Ghost Spider storyline wasn't explored properly, it was still fascinating to see a mix of Spider-Man and Ghost Rider, albeit for a brief tenure. Possessing the power of both the heroes also makes Ghost Spider a force to be reckoned with. Climbing walls and dealing with adversaries with his skull on fire makes up for a quintessential badass hero. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.